Hi, my name is Jessica Conroy, and today I will be presenting on female literacy in India and its correlation with the caste system. In America, illiteracy is fairly uncommon. We're generally all in school, and it's normal for people to be able to read. However, imagine an entire United States of America that cannot read, not one person. 300 million people cannot read in India today. Literacy is one of the many disadvantages that women face, and it all relates back to the caste system. The caste system is a Hindu-derived social hierarchy that permeates India, and women are at the bottom. Gender inequality is a major issue in general. In fact, there was a recent gang rape that took place on the bus this past winter that not only exemplifies male dominance, but the need for equality. Women have been recently rising up against this disadvantage. Statistically, the literacy gap between men and women is strikingly compelling. As of 2011, the male literates were 82.14%, while women had a strikingly lower literacy rate of 65.46%. This has improved since 2001, which was the male literacy rate of 76% and women had 54%, but there's still a major gap that exists in every single one of the Indian states. There are too many social ties and problems that have tied back to the caste to address the root cause of this problem of illiteracy, so we must address the symptoms. We have to remember this is a personal issue and it deals with personal people and relationships as opposed to simply statistics. So this cannot be easily addressed. Why is this occurring? It all, again, goes back to the caste system and the various ideals it involves with women. Most reasons have to do with household duties, marriage, which would either have a parent pull their child out of school so that she will not be with the other boys, or some treat school as husband hunting, essentially. They cannot be more educated than their husband, so this money or distance can also pose a problem. Generally in the poorest states there are less literates, and those who are in villages cannot reach a school. Males are most likely to get a job, so a son is more likely to reach an education than their female sisters. Why is this important? From a utilitarian perspective, the Indian government needs this help. They have 1.1 billion people in their country, and by not being able to harness the females, 1/2 of their workforce is unable to go to work. If they want to jump up in the world and be a country that is influential, they need to harness their females, and they need to put them into education, and they need to have them rise in the workforce. There have been influential females. In fact, there was a woman president for a while. But this isn't common in all of the country. They need to harness education to further India as a country. In the image of God, women are people too, and they need equal opportunities. They need to be able to get an education as equivalent to males. We need to treat them like the people that they are. There's rampant sexism and inequalities in India, and being empowered through education and a job is an example to counter such problems that have been seen as the gang rape, which was this recent January. Women are beginning to rise up in India, and they're seeing that they need to take hold of themselves. They need to begin to harness their daughters, their educations, their jobs. They need to rise up to be equivalent to men. And this while it is in every aspect of society, is specifically important for education. In the past, Christians have helped a lot. Missionaries most understand the need to set up schools, and Kerala has the highest percentage of Christians in India, and which has the 96th percentile literacy rate, which shows a correlation between Christianity and literacy rate. So what can we do? We need to have state-level government action as opposed to overall broad government action. We need to have funding for better schools and incentives for females to get schools. Instead of the son getting the job, we need to be able to allow the females to get the jobs as well. These are through provided job opportunities and scholarships, so that they may attend school even if the money isn't there. This is important for India. This is important for the 300 million people who cannot read or write. We need to harness this immediately.